The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet, yet we know almost nothing about what lives beneath its surface. Most people imagine the sea as a blue, calm space filled with colorful fish and playful dolphins. But that familiar ocean exists only in the first few hundred feet. Below that, the world changes rapidly. Sunlight disappears, temperatures fall, pressure rises to crushing levels, and in this realm, evolution takes a completely different path. The giant Pacific octopus. The giant Pacific octopus is often misunderstood. Many imagine octopuses as shy, small creatures hiding in coral reefs. But the Pacific species is a true giant. It has arms that can stretch over 14 feet, strength powerful enough to pull open heavy lids, and the remarkable ability to change its skin color, pattern, and texture within a split second. What makes this creature extraordinary is not just its size, but its intelligence. Its brain is spread throughout its body. Each arm can think, react, and explore independently. It learns from experience, remembers past threats, and solves problems in ways scientists are still trying to understand. It has been seen escaping traps, opening jars from the inside, and even playing with objects left behind by divers. In the deep ocean, this creature uses camouflage not just as defense, but as communication. With a shift of color, it can express fear, anger, curiosity, or dominance. It can become smooth like a rock or spiky like coral. This ability to shape-shift allows it to vanish into its surroundings in an instant, leaving predators confused and prey unprepared. The Japanese spider crab. If there is any creature that looks like it crawled out of a science fiction film, it is the Japanese spider crab. With legs that can reach up to 12 feet across, its sheer size makes it one of the largest arthropods on Earth. At first glance, it appears terrifying. Long, spindly limbs, armored plates, and claws capable of powerful crushing force. But its behavior is surprisingly calm and gentle. This crab lives in deep waters where food is scarce and survival depends on patience. Its enormous legs help it move efficiently across the ocean floor, reaching great distances with minimal energy. Scientists believe its design evolved over millions of years to help it navigate rocky terrains and sneak up on slow-moving prey. The goblin shark. There are sharks that inspire fear simply by their size or teeth, but the goblin shark is terrifying because of how unnatural it looks. Often called the living fossil, it has remained almost unchanged for millions of years. Its skin is pale and soft, giving it an eerie, sickly appearance. But the strangest feature is its jaw. Unlike any other shark, the goblin shark can launch its jaw forward like a mechanical trap. In a fraction of a second, its mouth shoots out and grabs prey before pulling back into place. This action is so fast and so shocking that researchers initially believed the footage was fake. Its long, blade-like snout contains special sensors that detect electrical signals from nearby fish. This allows the goblin shark to hunt in complete darkness. When it senses movement, it drifts silently through the water, waiting for the perfect moment. Then, with explosive speed, the jaw snaps outward and traps anything in its path. The anglerfish. Few creatures symbolize the deep sea better than the anglerfish.
Finally tonight, some marine researchers were out looking for sharks the other day off the Canary Islands, where they found something quite unexpected.
Have a look at this. This is a humpback anglerfish known as a black sea monster.
Its monstrous appearance, enormous mouth, and glowing lure make it one of nature's most bizarre inventions. The anglerfish carries a bioluminescent orb that hangs in front of its head like a fishing rod. This light attracts curious prey in the pitch blackness of the deep. Once a fish gets close enough, the anglerfish strikes. Its jaws open impossibly wide, and its sharp teeth curve inward, making escape nearly impossible. The mouth can swallow prey almost as large as its own body. This adaptation is essential because food is scarce in the deep sea. When an opportunity appears, the anglerfish must take full advantage. But the strangest part of the anglerfish's life is its reproduction. The males are tiny, sometimes 1/10 the size of the female. They search for a female in the darkness and attach themselves to her body. Over time, they fuse into her skin, losing their eyes and organs until they become nothing more than a living, permanent source of sperm. The female carries several such males at once. The manta ray descending into deeper waters, the next creature is not terrifying because of aggression or teeth, but because of its sheer scale. The manta ray, with wings that can stretch over 20 feet, glides through the water like a giant shadow. Its movement is silent, powerful, and almost hypnotic. Unlike most sea monsters, the manta ray is gentle. It feeds on microscopic plankton by filtering water through its wide mouth, but its size and shape give it an aura of mystery, an underwater giant that appears suddenly and disappears just as fast. What makes manta rays fascinating is their intelligence. Their brains are among the largest of any fish, and their behavior suggests curiosity and awareness. They often approach humans, observing them calmly, circling with slow, deliberate motion. Their dark back and pale underside create a dramatic contrast that makes them look otherworldly as they move through beams of sunlight or into the darker depths. The colossal squid. Deep below the surface of the Southern Ocean, there exists a creature so massive, so alien, and so rarely seen alive that for centuries, sailors believed it was nothing more than a myth. But the colossal squid is no legend. It is real, and it is far stranger than anyone ever imagined. While giant squids are famous, the colossal squid is bigger, heavier, and far more dangerous. This monster can reach lengths of up to 45 feet and possesses the largest eyes ever recorded in the animal kingdom. Eyes the size of basketballs, perfectly adapted to detect the faint silhouettes of prey in the eternal blackness. Its tentacles are lined with rotating hooks, each one capable of sawing into the flesh of anything it grabs. These hooks are not fixed. They swivel like tiny mechanical blades, allowing the squid to grip slippery prey with astonishing force. Nothing in the deep escapes once those hooks lock in. The fangtooth. At first glance, the fangtooth fish looks like something straight out of a horror movie. Tiny but utterly monstrous. It has the biggest teeth compared to body size of any fish on Earth. Its lower fangs are so long that special pockets in the skull are required just to keep them from piercing its own brain. But the fangtooth doesn't rely on eyesight. It can't. In the deep sea, where sunlight never reaches, the fangtooth is nearly blind. Instead, it uses touch, vibration, and specialized nerves to sense movement in the water. Despite looking vicious, it is actually one of the most resilient deep-sea survivors. It can live under crushing pressure that would collapse a submarine hull. It hunts anything it can swallow: fish, squid, shrimp, even prey almost half its size. The frilled shark. Imagine a serpent stretching 12 feet long with a mouth full of 300 needle-sharp teeth arranged in rows like a saw blade. A creature that swims with the slow, hypnotic motion of an eel rather than the sharp movements of a shark. This is the frilled shark, one of the most primitive sharks still alive today, so ancient that it predates most dinosaurs. Its body hasn't changed much in 80 million years. That means the frilled shark is not just a shark, it is a living fossil, a glimpse into what the world's oceans looked like long before humans existed. The frilled shark hunts by coiling its body like a snake and lunging forward with incredible speed. Unlike most sharks, it swallows prey whole. Its teeth act like tiny hooks, trapping anything that enters its mouth and dragging it deeper with each gulp. The barrel-eye fish. In the pitch-black waters of the deep Pacific, scientists discovered one of the strangest creatures ever seen, a fish with a transparent head. Inside its clear dome, you can see its eyes floating like two bright green orbs. These eyes are not on the sides of its face like normal fish. They are inside its skull, pointing directly upward, able to rotate like periscopes. This is the barrel-eye fish, and nothing about it seems natural. Its head is made of a soft, gelatinous membrane that protects its extremely sensitive eyes from stinging jellyfish tentacles, the primary prey it feeds on. The barrel-eye hovers motionless in the water, barely moving, conserving every bit of energy. When a jellyfish drifts above it, its tube-shaped eyes roll forward, allowing it to see straight ahead as it rises upward for the strike. The ocean is Earth's final frontier, a place where sunlight fades, pressure rises, and life evolves into shapes beyond imagination. And the creatures caught on camera so far are just the beginning. For every bizarre monster we've seen, there are countless others still hiding in the dark. We have explored less than 5% of the deep ocean. 95% remains untouched, unseen, unknown. Somewhere below us, new monsters swim, waiting for the moment when a camera finally captures them. And when that moment comes, we will once again be reminded of a simple truth. The ocean is deeper, darker, and far stranger than we can ever imagine. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the deep, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay with us, because the ocean's secrets are far from over.